What if the most dangerous thing affecting your blood pressure is something you do every morning without even thinking about it? Something that feels normal, something that feels harmless, but over time, it slowly puts pressure on your heart. Now imagine this. You wake up in the morning, you open your eyes, you sit up, you start your day, everything feels normal, nothing feels wrong. But inside your body, your system is still adjusting. Your blood pressure is changing. Your circulation is shifting. Now here is the important part. The way you start your morning can affect how your body behaves for the rest of the day. Now think about this. After the age of 60, your body does not respond the same way it used to. Your blood vessels become less flexible. Your system becomes more sensitive. Your body needs more support. Now imagine making a small mistake right at the beginning of your day. Now that mistake repeats every morning, again and again. Now over time, it begins to affect your system. Now here is the key idea. It is not one big action. It is one small habit, repeated daily. Now imagine this. Millions of people wake up every morning and follow the same routine without questioning it, without thinking about it. But what if that routine is quietly working against your body? Now here is something very important. You may not feel it immediately. There are no strong warning signs, no sudden signals, just small changes that build over time. Now imagine your body trying to adjust, trying to compensate, trying to stay balanced. But that morning habit keeps pushing it in the wrong direction. Now your system has to work harder. Now your heart has to work harder. Now your blood pressure may rise. Now here is the key idea. Your morning is a sensitive time. Your body is shifting from rest to activity, from stillness to movement. Now imagine interrupting that process with the wrong habit. Now your system reacts. Now your balance is affected. Now here is something most people do not realize. They focus on what they eat. They focus on medication. They focus on exercise, but they ignore their morning routine. Now imagine changing that. Now imagine becoming aware. Now imagine understanding what your body needs right after you wake up. Now your routine becomes smarter. Now your system responds better. Now here is something very important. This is not about doing more. It is about doing things correctly. Now imagine adjusting one small habit. Now your body responds differently. Now your system becomes more stable. Now your blood pressure becomes more balanced. Now think about this. If something is simple, you will repeat it. If something is complicated, you will avoid it. Now imagine fixing something simple. Now your routine improves. Now your body adapts. Now your system improves. Now here is the key idea. Small changes create real results. When repeated daily, now imagine waking up and following a better routine. Now your body starts the day in balance. Now your system feels supported. Now your circulation improves. Now your blood pressure becomes more stable. Now here is something very important. This is not about fear. It is about awareness. Now imagine knowing what mistake to avoid. Now you are no longer guessing. Now you are making informed choices. Now your body responds. Now your system improves. Now in this video, you are going to discover the most common morning mistake that millions of people over 60 make, what it does to your body, and what simple change you can make instead. Now imagine finishing this video and looking at your morning routine differently. Now you are not just starting your day. You are supporting your body. Now you are not just following habits. You are improving them. Now you are not ignoring your system. You are working with it. Now here is the final thought. Your morning sets the tone for your entire day. And when you get that right, everything else begins to improve. Now ask yourself, are you starting your day in the right way? Because sometimes one small change in the morning can make a big difference over time. And that is where real improvement begins. Now let us talk about the mistake. Because once you understand this, everything about your morning routine will start to make sense. This is something very common, something millions of people do every single day without even thinking about it. And that is waking up and immediately getting out of bed too quickly. Now think about this. You wake up, you open your eyes, and within seconds, you sit up, you stand up, and you start moving. It feels normal. It feels natural. But what is happening inside your body is very different. Now here is the important part. When you are lying down, your body is in a resting state. Your circulation is calm. Your blood pressure is stable. Your system is relaxed. Now the moment you wake up, your body begins to shift from rest to activity. Now your heart rate changes. Your blood pressure begins to adjust. Your circulation starts to move differently. Now imagine doing this slowly. Your body adapts. Your system adjusts. Everything stays balanced. But now imagine doing it too quickly. Now your body does not get enough time to adjust. Now your system reacts suddenly. Now your blood pressure can spike. Now your heart has to respond quickly. Now your circulation becomes unstable for a moment. Now here is something very important. As we age, our body does not adjust as quickly as it used to. After 60, your blood vessels are not as flexible. Your system is more sensitive. Your body needs more time. Now imagine ignoring that. Now imagine forcing your body to adjust too quickly every single morning. Now over time, this repeated stress begins to affect your system. Now here is the key idea. It is not one sudden action. It is a repeated daily habit. Now imagine doing this every morning without realizing it. Now your body is under stress again and again. Now your system has to compensate again and again. Now your blood pressure may rise over time. Now here is something most people miss. They focus on diet, they focus on medication, they focus on exercise, but they ignore how they start their day. Now imagine fixing that. Now imagine giving your body time to adjust properly. Now everything changes. Now let us look at what you can do instead, because this is where the solution becomes simple. When you wake up, do not rush. Stay lying down for a few moments. Let your body wake up. Let your system adjust. Now slowly sit up. Do not stand immediately. Sit at the edge of your bed. Take a few seconds. Let your body stabilize. Now your circulation adjusts. Now your system responds. Now your blood pressure begins to balance. Now after that, stand up slowly. Now your body is ready. Now your system is stable. Now everything feels smoother. Now here is the key idea. This small change takes less than a minute, but it can make a difference when repeated every day. Now imagine doing this every morning. Now your body adapts. Now your system becomes more stable. Now your blood pressure becomes more controlled. Now here is something very important. This is not about doing more. It is about doing things correctly. Now imagine changing one small habit. Now your routine improves. Now your body responds. Now your system improves. Now your overall health benefits. Now think about this. If something is simple, you will repeat it. If something is difficult, you will avoid it. Now imagine choosing something simple. Now your consistency improves. Now your results improve. Now here is the key idea. Consistency creates results. Now imagine building this habit every morning. Without thinking, without effort. Now it becomes automatic. Now your system benefits. Now your body feels more balanced. Now your day starts better. Now here is something very important. This small mistake may seem harmless, but when repeated daily, it can have an impact. Now imagine correcting it. Now your system becomes more stable. Now your body works with you, not against you. Now let us take a step back. You wake up, you stay still for a moment. You sit up slowly, you pause, you stand gently. Now your body adjusts naturally. Now your system remains balanced. Now your blood pressure stays more stable. Now imagine doing this consistently. Now your body learns. Now your system adapts. Now your health improves over time. Now here is the final takeaway. It is not about big changes. It is about small habits, done correctly. Every single day. Now imagine starting tomorrow. Now imagine changing this one thing. Now your morning improves. Now your system improves. Now your body responds. Now your blood pressure becomes more stable. And that is where real improvement begins. Now that you understand the first mistake, let us move to the second part of your morning, because what you do next also plays a very important role in how your body handles blood pressure. Now think about this. After you wake up, your body has just come out of several hours of rest. During that time, you have not been drinking water. Your system has been working quietly. Your body has been maintaining balance. Now when you wake up, your body needs support, especially your circulation. Now here is something most people do. They wake up, they rush into their routine. They drink tea or coffee, or they skip hydration completely. Now imagine that your body is already slightly dehydrated, and instead of supporting it, you delay hydration. Now what happens inside your body? Your blood vessels can become more constricted. Your circulation becomes less efficient. Now your system has to work harder. Now your blood pressure may respond. Now here is the key idea. Hydration in the morning is not optional. It is essential. Now imagine starting your day with a glass of water. Not quickly, not rushed, but slowly. Now your body begins to respond. Now your system starts to balance. Now your circulation improves. Now your blood pressure begins to stabilize. Now here is something very important. The way you drink matters. Now imagine drinking too fast. Your body does not absorb it properly. Now imagine sipping slowly. Now your system adapts. Now your body responds better. Now let us go deeper, because this is not just about water. It is about giving your body time to adjust, to wake up, to move into balance. Now imagine sitting calmly, taking small sips, allowing your body to respond. Now your system becomes more stable. Now your circulation improves. Now here is something most people miss. They rush their mornings, they move quickly, they eat quickly, they drink quickly. Now imagine slowing down. Now your body benefits. Now your system stays balanced. Now your blood pressure becomes more stable. Now let us connect this with what you learned in the first part. You wake up slowly. You sit up. You stand gradually. Now you add hydration. Now your routine becomes complete. Now your body is supported. Now your system works smoothly. Now here is something very important. After hydration, your breathing also plays a role. Now imagine this. Your breathing is shallow, fast, uncontrolled. Now your body stays in a slightly stressed state. Now your system remains tense. Now your blood pressure may stay elevated. Now imagine changing that. Now imagine taking slow, controlled breaths. Now your system begins to relax. Now your body moves into balance. Now your heart rate stabilizes. Now your circulation improves. Now your blood pressure becomes more controlled. Now here is the key idea. Your breathing is a powerful tool. Now imagine using it consciously. Now your routine becomes stronger. Now your system responds better. Now let us look at how simple this is. You sit comfortably. You inhale slowly. Through your nose. You exhale slowly. Through your mouth. You repeat this. Calm, steady rhythm. Now your body responds. Now your system relaxes. Now your circulation improves. Now here is something very important. You do not need to do this for a long time. Just a few minutes. Now imagine adding this to your morning routine. Now your body adapts. Now your system becomes more stable. Now your blood pressure becomes more balanced. Now let us bring everything together. You wake up slowly. You sit up gradually. You stand gently. You hydrate your body. You breathe slowly. Now your routine supports your system. Now your body starts the day in balance. Now your circulation improves. Now your blood pressure becomes more stable. Now here is something most people do not realize. Your morning sets the tone for your entire day. Now imagine starting your day correctly. Now everything else becomes easier. Now your system stays balanced. Now your body responds better. Now here is the key idea. You do not need complex routines. You need simple, consistent habits. Now imagine repeating this every morning. Now your body adapts. Now your system improves. Now your health improves over time. Now here is something very important. This is not about perfection. It is about consistency. Now imagine doing your best every day. Now your routine becomes automatic. Now your body benefits. Now your system becomes more stable. Now your blood pressure becomes more controlled. Now take a moment and think about your current morning routine. Are you rushing? Are you skipping hydration? Are you ignoring your breathing? Now imagine changing that. Now imagine taking control. Now your routine improves. Now your system improves. Now your body responds. Now your health improves. Now here is the final takeaway. Small changes in the morning create real results over time. Now imagine starting tomorrow. Now imagine following this routine. Now your day begins differently. Now your system stays balanced. Now your blood pressure becomes more stable. And that is where real improvement begins. Now let us bring everything together. Because by now you understand something very important. Your morning routine is not just a habit. It is a system, a pattern that your body follows every single day. Now think about this. The way you start your morning sets the tone for your entire body, not just for a few minutes, but for the whole day. Now imagine this. You wake up slowly. You give your body time. You sit up gently. You stand without rushing. Now your system adjusts naturally. Now your circulation becomes stable. Now your body feels balanced. Now you add hydration. You take small sips of water. You allow your body to absorb it. Now your system becomes more supported. Now your circulation improves. Now your body begins to function more smoothly. Now you add controlled breathing, slow, steady breaths. Now your system relaxes. Now your body moves into a calm state. Now your heart rate stabilizes. Now your blood pressure becomes more balanced. Now imagine all of this together. Simple steps, small actions, but powerful when combined. Now your routine becomes strong. Now your body responds. Now your system becomes more stable. Now your blood pressure becomes more controlled. Now here is the key idea. It is not about doing more. It is about doing things correctly. Now imagine repeating this every day. Now it becomes a habit. Now your body adapts. Now your system learns. Now your results become long-term. Now here is something most people miss. They look for quick fixes. They look for instant results, but ignore daily habits. Now imagine focusing on habits. Now your results become consistent. Now your system improves over time. Now your body becomes stronger. Now here is something very important. You do not need perfect conditions. You do not need a perfect routine. You just need consistency. Now imagine doing your best every morning. Now your body responds. Now your system improves. Now your blood pressure becomes more stable. Now your overall health improves. Now take a moment and think about your current routine. Is it helping your body? Or is it working against it? Now imagine making small changes. Now your routine improves. Now your body responds. Now your system becomes more balanced. Now your day feels different. Now your energy improves. Now your focus improves. Now your health improves. Now here is the key takeaway. Your body is always responding to what you do, to what you repeat, to your habits. Now imagine supporting your body with simple, consistent actions. Now your system works with you, not against you. Now here is something very important. This is not about fear. It is about awareness. Now imagine understanding your body. Now imagine knowing what to do. Now you are not guessing. Now you are in control. Now your routine becomes stronger. Now your results become more visible. Now your system becomes more stable. Now your blood pressure becomes more balanced. Now your life improves. Now imagine waking up every morning and following a routine that supports your health. Now your body feels better. Now your system feels balanced. Now your day starts with control, not confusion. Now here is the final message. Small habits done daily create real change. Now imagine starting tomorrow. Now imagine following this routine. Now imagine staying consistent. Now your body adapts. Now your system improves. Now your blood pressure becomes more stable. Now your health becomes stronger. Now your life becomes better. Now before you go, ask yourself one simple question. What can I improve tomorrow morning? Because that answer is where real change begins. And once you start, everything begins to shift.